Driving around the province is about to start looking a little bit different. Now, last week, the government announced that it's changing our license plates to become blue ones. And today, the government announced that our driver's licenses are up for a revamp starting this fall. The car design will shift from the current mix of blue and green to a look that is largely blue and white, with the province's redesigned trillium. The idea is to reduce identity theft and fraud. Last week, the government announced that come 2020, it's changing our license plates too. They'll now be two shades of blue and feature the slogans, "A place to grow," and on commercial vehicles, "Open for business." And when you're filling up, well, expect to see stickers like this at the pump, reminding motorists how much of their gas price is fueled by the federal carbon tax. Now, the proposed legislation also comes with the potential to fine gas station owners up to $10,000 a day for not posting these stickers. Now, when we asked the government how they were going to enforce it, well, they were really short on answers there. How many inspectors, first off, do you think you're going to have out there checking these gas pumps?
Well, you know, since we talked about the stickers last week and Minister Rickford announced them, I've actually had about half a dozen gas stations in Ajax ask for them. So I don't think this is going to be a big issue. I think people want to get the message out, and we want to make sure we get the message out.
But the opposition says this is just politicking on behalf of the federal Conservatives heading into an election.
The government's waging a political campaign on behalf of Andrew Scheer.
The stickers only tell 1/3 of the story. They tell you how much carbon pricing will cost at the pump, but they don't tell you how much climate change is costing.
And there's a $1 billion cost to not following through on a campaign promise, namely to increase the amount of revenues that cities get through gas tax funding, money that goes towards transit and roads.
I'm incredibly disappointed that the province will not be proceeding with the promised gas tax increase that would have provided the City of Toronto alone with $1.1 billion over the next 10 years, starting with millions of dollars expected this year. This was a commitment that was affirmed by the government party, by the Progressive Conservative Party, during the election campaign.
The Tories pledged to honour the Liberals' plan to bolster city's share of at-the-pump sales, but once elected, they changed their tune.
We've done a review of our line-by-line audits. We've done a review of the finances of the province, and we're making decisions today that are going to continue to invest in municipalities.
Now, this revenue source was supposed to bring in up to $24 million this year alone for the City of Toronto, money that Tory says would have been used for streetcars and buses.